this is Marie, World Peas Knits, episode 15. Thanks for joining me. Just to start off with my works in progress, I have this bag from Lois Knitting's My Bag, and I have 2 pairs of socks in here. The first set is on something that had been in my stash for a long time, and it's this Wildfoot yarn. And I'll just show you the colorway right here. There it is. And it kind of reminded me of summer, like of like ice cream or something like that. So I thought I wanted to get that out and make something with it. And I am also using the second color, this Deborah Norville. It's called Sky Blue. It's just a big box store yarn. And I was using this for like some stripes in it that I wanted to put, and I'm doing the heels in this. And I'm using my Addie flip sticks for this pair of socks. I just got the sock portion done of both of these, and I don't have the heels done yet, and the heels will go right here and here. But I put a stripe in there this time. I thought I would do something a little different. So I have a stripe kind of by the toe instead of doing the toe in the color, and then I'm going to do the heel in that color, the sky blue, or it's not really sky blue, but that's what it's called. So I thought I would do that on these. So these are pretty close to being done. There you go. I really like the color. And it doesn't pool or anything, it's just definitely made for knitting socks. Like the person who was dyeing it had that in mind. Like a standard 64 stitch sock. And this I'm using is my vanilla sock pattern, 64 stitches around. And then I have a ribbing. I have a 2x2 knit 2, purl 2 ribbing at the top. And then I just knit for however long. I kind of wanted these to be shorter, like summer socks. So, and then I'll put the heel in. Okay, and then the second set of socks that are in that bag are hedgehog fibers. And here's the colorway. And it's called Sangria. And I have them on my Knit Pro zines, my needles, and they're size 2.75. And these are vanilla latte socks. Let me get this out of here. And that's what that looks like. And so I didn't do much work on these. I did a little bit. Oh, and I did make a few more of these little needle cozies. And this is one of the ones that I made with strawberries, and then it has polka dots on the inside. But I made a few more of those. I think I talked about that last time, that I was planning to make some more for my projects. And so you'll see a few more on some of the projects that I've been working on. Let me get this one put away. Okay, and then in my next project bag, it is a Charlie Brown, like a little camping bag by Lois Knitting's My Bag. And in there I have 2 pairs of socks also. I have my my Knit Picks Felici, and the colorway is called Kaleidoscope. So these are my 2 partial balls from the ones. And one I'm still using to finish up my sock, and this was the first sock that I had done, except for I hadn't done the heel yet, and that was what I had left over. So I just kind of stuck them in this little band. But it's Knit Picks. And this is one of their newer colorways that they just did. Felici, and then Kaleidoscope was the color. Okay, and then on this set, I had finished the first sock, except for the heel. It's right there. So now that I see it, it's kind of Eastery, really. But it's cute, you know, with the gray and all the colors. And then the second sock is in here. Let's see. here's the second sock. So I'm pretty close to being done with it. And then this is a little stitch marker. It's like an ice cream cone from Molly, a homespun house. Yeah, so it's cute. And so I stuck it on there. But so on this set, I am close to being done also. So except for, you know, I never match up my colors. I just don't even think about it. I don't worry about it. I don't really care about it. So they never really match up. But sometimes, I guess I have a couple of times, but I just do whatever, you know. I start wherever the yarn is because I don't really mind. Kind of a willy-nilly girl. There we go. There's not too much left on that pair. And then the heels, of course. Okay. And then the next set of socks that I have in that bag is, set that over there, is Opal. A pair of Opal socks. Here is the yarn. Right here. And it is, let me look at my notes. Oh, number 1106, Thelma is the colorway. And I'm doing vanilla socks on size 2, 2.75 needles. And they're on, looks like Knitter's Pride Carbons. So here we go. And this is the first sock. And there you go. So yeah, there it is. And these are vanilla socks, 64 stitches. And then here's another one of these that I made. This one is definitely kind of Eastery. Oops, you can barely see it with the, there we go, I guess. It's just really bright sitting next to this window. But there we go. And that's a little tag that I had. I had some tags a long time ago made just to put on my knit items. And so I thought I'd put them inside of there. Not really. I didn't have them made to put on any kind of fabric items, but I had them. I thought I would put them inside of fingerless gloves or socks or something if I gave them as a gift. Okay, and the next project bag that I had been working on. So I worked a lot on a lot of different things, but didn't finish anything. It's kind of funny. So the next bag is this owl bag. And this bag is by the Silver Shed. And in this bag I have my Crazy Zauberball on my Chowgoo needles that I was. So here's my Crazy Zauberball right here. And it's like pink and purple, and it's kind of hard to see with that window. There we go, like that. It's a little more the correct color. And here's the tag, Crazy Zauberball. And this is that one that I got in Canada. I don't know if you can see it. There's the color number. And it's 2254 is the color number. So I finished the first one, the first afterthought heel sock, without, I hadn't put the heel in yet, but there it is right there. And I can't wait to see what they look like, you know, as a pair. So, and then I'll be putting the heel in right there. And then I started on the second one, but I'm not that far along on the second one. Let me see. This is the one I have it in. It's a little one with little fairies on it. It's cute. It's kind of a bigger one though. So, and the sock isn't that big yet, so it's kind of up inside of it. But that's how much I have on the second one. Okay, and then the next pair of socks that I have in there are Desert Vista Dye Works. And this is the colorway right here. I'm just going to turn my notes. Move my have a little cup of coffee here. Desert Vista Dye Works, and the colorway is Eau Clark. And this is on my Knit Pro Zings, size 2.5. And here they are. And I haven't done that much on this set, but I did a little bit more than last time. Worked a little bit on them. But I really love Susan's colorways. So, and this I had originally, you know, I wanted to do either like Christmas in July or maybe, or maybe it looked like 4th of July from the red, white, and blue in there. So, but it's called Eau Clark. And I had been wanting to do this color for a while. So, okay, so there's the other color way in that bag. And then, let's see. And then in this was a project I started in the winter, but then I picked it back up when I was going through like all of my socks, kind of taking account of what I had left to do. And this was a pair of Desert Vistas were in here that I had started a long time ago. I started them and I put them in this little book. Oh my goodness, you totally can't see it. But it is Somebody It's Cold Outside. And it was, I had started them in a different pattern than they are now. I decided I wanted to pull them out because I couldn't see the pattern or the colorway very well because of the pattern. It was like, I had them in, I was doing a knit 4, purl 4 throughout the whole sock, and it was so kind of gathered and brought in that you couldn't see the stripes because it's such a light striping pattern. So I had almost the whole sock done, and I thought, you know what, I don't like these because I can't see the stripes. And I had seen on another podcast, I think it was the Grocery Girls maybe, or something, I think it was, one of them had knit ones the same colorway, and they just knit it in a plain vanilla, and you could see the stripes. So I was like, I'm going to rip it out and do another set. So this last time period that I was, you know, away from you guys, I ripped the whole thing out, and then I started again. And this is how it looks now. And it's a vanilla sock. And I'm glad I did, because now I can see the stripes, because they're very subtle. You know, I mean, it's like a winter pattern. You know, light gray and light blue and light green, light white. And, well, white with speckles in it. But anyway, and then it has, I put a white on the cuff. And then I wanted to do a white on the heel. So and then there's where the heel's going to go, right there. So I thought that would be so pretty, you know, instead of doing that pattern that I couldn't even really see the stripes. It all kind of looked the same. And so, and I'm on my second one. So I kind of have done a lot of work on these, you know, redoing them. But I'm much happier with them. And the yarn has held up, her yarn holds up really nice. So it's very sturdy. So there we go. Somebody It's Cold Outside. So yeah. And then I also used this other white opal yarn that I had gotten. I got it when I visited. I went up to Estes Park for the weekend, one weekend, from the Stitching Den. And that's the yarn shop up there. And I got it so I could do heels and toes and things with it. So I'm going to do the heels and toes, or just the heels and the cuffs on the Somebody It's Cold Outside. And then the other pair of socks that I have in this bag are a new one that I just started since the last time I podcast. And it was Opal Popcorn. And I got this when I was in Canada, and I thought it was more of a winter color yarn. And I was going to save it for Christmas knitting, or I don't even know. But I decided to start it because I really wanted to see what it looked like. So, yeah, this one is Opal Popcorn, and it says Liesel and Peter. I guess that's like the name, the colorway name. And it's color 1342. So, and I had never seen this popcorn type of opal before. But I looked for it online, and there's several different colorways. This one was my favorite out of all of them, but But anyway, so I finished the first one, except for the heel, because I do the heels afterwards. So there's the first one, and I really like the colorway. It's so pretty. It's very like kind of a heavy fingering weight yarn, because it's going to be nice and warm this winter. And then I put the toe in white, and I'm going to do the heel in white right there. And then the second one is this far done. This far done. It's done this far. Excuse me. And so I did quite a bit of work on these also. And there you go. So I really like this yarn. It's very pretty. Okay, and in the next bag, so I have two other projects that I was working on that aren't socks, which is amazing because I I do like socks. So I did get this coffee. I've had this sheet mug for a while. It says like Ireland inside of it. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. It's really cute. And I got a coffee at Target, Super Target. They had the pumpkin spice flavor came out this week. So I had to start on it, even though it's not even October yet. But that's my very favorite, is the pumpkin spice. So I got some of that. Okay, and then the next bag is not socks, and it's in my Stockinette Zombie bag from the Silver Shed, and it's a little shawl that I decided to start on. So I was watching, I think it was Instagram or a podcast or something, and I saw that Love Sock Wool had a yarn that was called Chroma, Knit Picks Chroma. And I ordered some of it, and I got it, and this is what it looks like. And she was doing a shawl, and it was super cool. And it's called Groovy. So it has all these stripes in it, of all these colors. So so I decided to start a shawl, and one of my favorite shawls to work on is Lala's Simple Shawl. So so that's what I did. I started it. That's how it looks. It's super cute. I need to sit down and work on it some more. And what I did was I also put on my, I've done this shawl several times. I have probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 of them. This one that I have on right now is also Lala's Simple Shawl. And I just thought I would put it on and show it to you. So that's how it looks. It's really cute. And then this one I did with just different stripes of different colors. Okay. And hers you can kind of pick and choose what, when you want to do other designs on it, like the pearl on the top, or the on hers you can also do like a slip one yarn over, and it makes like a little lace hole. So I'm going to do that on this, just kind of whenever I feel like doing it. Okay, and then the next project that I have on the needles is, okay, you cannot laugh because, oh my gosh, I decided that I want a pair of leg warmers for me, not for any children or anything, and I am not a dancer or anything like that. But I really wanted these leg warmers, and I thought, well, I started them last winter, and I thought I would pull them out again. And I had some Miss Babs yarn that I did a shawl with, and I had some leftovers, and then I had a second skein that I got, and it's Miss Babs, Babette, and it's called South Beach is the colorway. I don't know if you can see that. And this is what it looks like. So it's really pretty. So I had a leftover ball plus a second ball. And I decided that I'm going to do my, my leg warmers out of it. So here they are. Oh my gosh. And I'm just going to scrunch them up. And I just thought, you know, it snows here, it gets really cold, and I thought I could wear, like, I don't know, pajama pants with leg warmers, or leggings, or jeggings, or whatever you're wearing. And I could, not out in public. I'm trying to do something around the house just to keep my feet warm and my legs warm. So I thought I would make a pair of leg warmers. So what I did was I had size 8 needles, and I cast on 76 stitches, and I did a ribbing for a bit, and then I am just knitting. So I'll let you know how it goes. I'm not even sure. I don't even think I started with a pattern because I have no pattern in my bag. I just thought, oh, I'll just start them and see how it goes. So I will get back with you on how they go. Also, they're in a bag by the Fat Squirrel, which is a library card bag, or a, yeah, oh, you can't even see it really because of the light, but it's super cute, and it just has all these library circulation cards, like, photographed on here. It's really kind of cool. So that's it for all of my projects on the needles. And I just have a few yarn purchases. I don't have anything finished, but I will have some socks finished pretty soon. Probably by the next time. I'll probably have a few pair, maybe 2. So I did do some purchasing of yarn. I saw, I finished another pair of Regia Floromania in the purple and pink one. Actually, the one that's pictured on here. I finished that like last time I did a podcast. And I had seen this. It was like on super discount sale. I guess it's kind of a strange colorway, but I like it. And I saw that one of the other podcasters was doing these shorty socks with it. And I thought, that is super cute. I want to do that. And I was looking at shorty sock patterns. I hadn't decided which one I'm going to do with it yet. I kind of want to finish another pair of socks first before I get it on the needle. So I'm going to do that. But I got this week, which is super bright. It's very bright. It maybe isn't showing up as bright as it is, but it's really cute. And at the same place, I ordered both of these Regia Arnie and Carlos. Now this looks like a real winter color to me. Right there, stripes. And I don't think that this is particularly the same exact colorway because it looked like it had some red or something in it, and they don't look like they have that in it. But it is color 3658, and it's Arnie and Carlos 4-ply Regia. So, and these are one of my favorite yarns to knit with. So, and also at the same place they had. I've been looking for this Deborah Norville pink sugar one, and I haven't seen it anywhere. So I decided that I would get it online. So I did. I got these 2 online because they stripe up like pink. Oh, here we go. There's a picture. Stripe up pink and like a cranberry color, and it's really. I have another pair of socks that I've knit. I might even have 2 actually of this Deborah Norville sock yarn, and they last so long and they're really nice. I just wash them and dry them, and I do hand wash my socks, but they don't pill up or anything like that, like some of the other socks do. So this is just a nice workhorse yarn. And then the last thing that I got was a homespun house. I got something called Give Peace a Chance. This is the colorway. It's so pretty. So, and I'm going to knit with one of her yarns soon. I have another 1 or 2 colorways for furs. So, yeah. I might even do a shawl. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do socks. I'm not sure. But it's called a homespun house. And she's in Berlin, Germany. So, there you go. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. It was kind of a long episode, but I had a lot of works in progress. Oh, you know what? I was going to show one more thing. My blanket, my sock yarn blanket, I had done a little bit of work on it, and I'll just show it really quickly. Those are the new colors that I put on it right there. And it's crocheted, size F crochet hook, 223 stitches cast on or chained on in this case because it's crochet. And it's based on Granny Stripes Blanket, which is the pattern name, by Lucy of Attic 24. So there you go. And that's everything. Thanks for joining me. Bye.